Hello, Virgos, and welcome to your January 2023 reading. So, Happy New Year. May all the love, the light, the joy of happy moments and inspiration, aspiration, and health come your way. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that came out, I have the King of Sword and the Star in reverse. So right away, the King of Sword is our truth, but with the Star in reverse, this is when we're we're gonna rely more on the rational, let's say, but when it comes to our connection to our soul, our alignment, um, our aspiration, because this is Aquarius, ruler of the 11th house of aspiration, soul purpose, and so on. There's a bit of a disconnection. Okay, we're trying to get aligned with who we truly are and everything that goes with that. And in your case, this second card is the Ace of Sword in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. That tells me that you're coming into the month of January, into the new year, questioning how this is what I've been building, this is how I'm investing myself. Is it me? Is it connected to my soul? What is maybe my purpose or anything around this? What am I doing? You're working your thing, Virgo. It's not that you're not prosper or anything, but it's almost like there's this intangible truth that needs to, or understand that needs to come in about that is going to be just there. Okay. Last card is the Tower. So I think that the moment you get that truth, you're going to bring down a certain tower. Okay. The card under the King of Sword and the Star in reverse, I have the Seven of Wands and Justice. There's something that seems unfair, unbalanced. And I have the Queen of Wands in reverse. It's almost like justice is there, but you have to spend more energy fighting your way, defending balance, defending your rights. This is not according to what you desire. This is not what you want. There's this insatisfaction there. Okay. I'm trying to find out why, because I'm doing all the right things. I have the Queen of Sword with the Five of Sword in reverse and the Eight of Cups. So that truth, that understanding, of course, it's very close to, we have two eights. It's close to, okay, maybe I'm paying the bills. Maybe I'm a good worker, a good, everybody can rely on me kind of thing. But something's missing and I can't pinpoint it. During the month, you will be able to pinpoint it. You will remove the obstacle of inner arguments or outside arguments that prevent you from detecting what is needed. And what is needed is more water. Okay? Under the Tower, that's why I said you're going to bring down the Tower, because I have the Knight of Sword and the Pope. Okay, you're getting that sword, and when you're getting it all the way as a Knight of Sword. Maybe not the most diplomatic aspect is going to come out, but you are ruled by Mercury, so the understanding will come, from above. And with the Pope, you're going to know exactly how to apply it with that divine discernment and morality into your life. And here I have the 10 of Wands with it. And I think that you are going to release a lot of, well, first of all, finish a cycle of resistance and release a certain baggage, heaviness, responsibility on your shoulders. It's coming down. Let's, here, bottom of the deck, I have the 5 of Wands. You feel that misalignment here at the beginning of the month, and you're going to find out why at the end of the month and act upon it. Let's see. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Virgos for the month of January 2023. For their better path. Okay, what is the King of Swords and the Star in reverse? Okay, I have the Sun in reverse, 10 of Swords. All right, so, and here I have Temperance with the Star and Justice. This is really to put back, here we have the King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Yeah, put back things into balance. You're not supposed to fight like this in order to bring balance. And right now, the Sun and the Star in reverse, it's almost like your mental strength and your willpower are fighting to bring things to a balance that here at the end of the month, you won't have to work so much for it. Let's call it like that. Let's see that Ace of Swords with the 8 of Pentacles. Here's our Queen of Wands in reverse, but here's the Page of Cup. All right. It's almost like to rehabilitate the law of attraction for you, okay? That's what the Wands are all about, especially the Queen of Wands. What we attract. If we're in a defensive state, okay, where we have to protect ourselves and we have to defend, not to be taken advantage of, not to, to put boundaries and so on, the universe in its balanced way will always bring the resistance of your resistance. That's how the law of attraction will work for you, and the law of resistance at the same time. So there's something about that you are going to understand. And it's on here, Page of Cup. It's almost like the cups would smooth the way kind of thing. That's probably why here you're going to go for that cup. Let's look at that Tower. What is the Tower all about for Virgos? What is the Tower all about? Going to finish a cycle. And here's the Queen of Cups upright. The water is actually what is going to smooth your self in your next cycle. Or you need the water in order to go to the next cycle. The world, you're going to finish something. And finishing doesn't mean like, really shoving away, but not being in the same dynamic, even if you're in the same elements. Okay? As an example, I don't need to quit my job, but because I've cleared my past cycle, all of a sudden, my relationship with my bosses and my co-workers and all of that is completely different. All of a sudden, there's growth where there used to have no growth because I finished my cycle. Let's look at justice and the 7 of Wands here. Here's the Ace of Sword, and here's the 5 of Wands. Ah, great. And see, on this one, we because I put them back in the deck, but now they are upright. That is the understanding that maybe you're resisting this understanding a bit, my beautiful Virgos. In order for justice to be there, there's this emotional healing that needs to happen. And here is the Star. Emotional healing, releasing of the baggage, so that ultimately, you can start having positive things in your life. Believing in what you are expecting, or expecting something more positive to beginning. Let's look at your Queen of Wands. Oh my God. All right. Mr. Black Buddy. Queen of Wands. Ooh. Okay. So here we have our 7 of Wands that is right over it, but in reverse. So like I was saying, law of attraction, attracting resistance, but you're starting to see it right away. 4 of Cups. That is the thing that needs to be left. Okay? That's the thing that needs to be released. The 4 of Cups. Because that's a mental prison. And that means that you're going to attract always of the same if you do not believe in that cup. That's the understanding. The path is through the water. Let's look at that Queen of Sword with the 5 of Sword in reverse. So that's adjusting your third eye into perceiving not just what you're convinced about, the 3 cups you've lived, and having all the arguments about it, and just being able to perceive that, but slowly letting go of being right about what is out there, so that your King of Swords can act upon what he cannot act upon, what he cannot see or perceive. That's why the Queen is before the King. He's limited by what your feminine can perceive. Then he's going to act his truth. He's going to create with his verb. His integrity will be all based on what he can perceive. Okay, Queen of Sword. Oh my God. The Moon. 4 of Wands. Okay, we have things coming up to the surface. Being able to perceive what was hidden. Okay, hidden in your unconscious. This is where, okay, maybe I'm gonna look at what I unconsciously think. Believe. I'm going to make things all come up to the surface so that I can start celebrating life. 8 of Cups, Spirit. Because I want to be able to build. 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. What is behind? Okay, we need that cup. We need to be able to get that cup. It is there. We can't see it right away, but we want to get there, and we're on our way to get this. What was there? Oh yeah, the Pope and the Knight of Sword. Pope and the Knight of Sword for Virgos. Pope and the Knight of Sword. Here is our King of Sword, Pope, double Pope. This is really, I think you're going to change the way you think at the end of the month. You're going to have all of the tools to kind of make sense of the insatisfactions that you have right now as you come into the month. You're going to make the decision, make your truth aligned with what you spiritually can conceive, okay? And here, the 10 of Wands. Ten of Wands. Okay. Yeah. So, you are going to release this. The 10 of Wands is everything that is in your wands that make you react the way you react. Okay? That makes you resist. You're done with that cycle. Now it's just you need to kind of make it your truth by understanding it. Here I have the 5 of Pentacle, the Queen of Pentacle, and the 3 of Pentacle in reverse. So here, this is saying that how you've been building, okay, that what you are going to understand at the end of the month, you've been building your reality based on a Queen of Pentacle that thinks in a lack way, okay? Whether it is of you, of the universe, of others, of what others can bring, and so on. So there's this extra energy that is put out there, and you've been carrying a lot of responsibilities, but by denying your own wants of what do I want to build? What do I desire? And I think the Tower here at the end is going to give you that extra. It's going to come down because you get understanding, and you get that extra self-love or power to bring in the self-love that's going to allow you to drop these wands. That means that this is what is behind the energy that I carry, that I move forward, that I attract towards me. The way is through the water, in a sense of the more that Queen of Cups is going to be in power within yourself, the more it's going to be easy to break and finish that cycle of wands, of the dynamic and the way you've been bringing your energy, trying to build, trying to, make your reality. Because you're working, we see it there. You're working, but it's not aligned with what you desire. And there's a lot of resistance. What we want is for that sun to be upright with the the star upright, that you're exalting yourself in joy of self-expression, and it is aligned with your soul. So the readjustments of that will come through the way of water. So that means the more you're going to allow love within yourself, the more that, oh, that's obvious. I'm going to change my truth. I'm going to change the way I express myself now based on this. It might bring down a tower, but it's worth it for your own growth, my beautiful Virgos. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to call this the way of the water. Okay. So you're going to let yourself be guided by your Queen of Cups because it needs to bring down some distortions. All right. So on this, my beautiful Virgos, of course, you're going to see that probably in people around you. They're going to make it obvious because if it's finishing with a tower, that means that, oh, the distortion is going to become very obvious at the end of the month. That's why you're going to act on it. Okay, so on this, my beautiful Virgos, I'm sending you all my love and light for the month of January. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. Please subscribe to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, there's a website in the plus section. You go there, everything is there, the schedule and all of that. Scheduling is 3 weeks in advance, no more than that. So there's always new dates coming up. So on this, namaste, and I'll see you next month.